Hi, it's Chris. Today's workout we're going to be calling the soup can shoulder workout. I'm going to be using 2 jars of salsa. We are going to be doing 45 seconds of an exercise with a 15-second break. Then we're going to repeat that same exercise and then move on to another shoulder exercise. The whole workout is only 15 minutes, but by the end your shoulders will hopefully be burning, and that is a good thing. So I hope you like this workout, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you think, and if there's any suggestions that you have for me or any other workouts that you'd like. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel so that you can see all the workouts that I've done. So enjoy your workout. Our first exercise is a warm-up to the shoulders. We're going to hold our soup cans and we're going to keep our elbows tucked into our sides, and we're going to open our arms out so our arms are parallel to the ground. You do want to hold your arms out in that out position and hold it there for a second or two before you bring them back in together. If you find this is too difficult with the soup cans, you can set them down and just warm up your shoulders without them. All right, you can set your soup cans down, shake your arms out for a second, and be ready to come right back to it. You only have a 15-second break, and then we're going to do set number 2 of the same thing. Set your soup cans down, shake your arms out for 15 seconds, and then the next move we're going to do is a side shoulder raise. So when you do this, you want to move nice and slow through the movement, and you want, it's almost like you're pouring the soup out of the cans. So you want to tip your thumb side down just slightly when you're at the top range of motion. Now, if you wanted to make this harder, you could do some pulses instead of full motion. So just pulse it at that top position if you want to. You want to make sure that you have a slight bend in your elbows the whole time that you're doing this exercise. All right, shake your arms out, and then we're going to come back for set number 2. Make sure when you're doing these that you're squeezing your abs in nice and tight. Shake it out for 15 seconds, and then when you come back, we're going to be doing front shoulder raises. This works the frontal muscle of your shoulder. With this, you have the option of doing both arms at the same time, or you can do one arm at a time. If it's too difficult for you to do both arms at the same time, just do one arm at a time. Keep your back nice and straight when you do these. You don't want to be leaning back when you do these. You want to stay nice and straight. All right, shake it out, and then we're going to come back and do set number 2. Our next exercise is going to be a rear deltoid fly. So you're going to lean over slightly, and we're going to work the backs of our shoulders. So what you want to do is think of making the letter T almost. Again, your arms are going to be slightly bent when you do this exercise, so you don't want them to be completely straight. But you want your arms coming out to the sides as opposed to squeezing behind you, because that is going to work more of your back. So you want to be working your shoulders. So think of almost making the letter T with your body. All right, we're going to shake it out for 15 seconds and then be prepared to do round number 2. Remember when you do these that you want to keep your abs in tucked nice and tight when you're doing these, and you want to make that slight letter T with your upper body as opposed to bringing your arms too far behind you. You want to make sure that you're feeling these in the backs of your shoulders more than you're feeling them in your back. Our next exercise is going to be a Y press. So it's basically an overhead shoulder press, but we're pushing our arms out to the sides just slightly so we make the letter Y. All right, shake it out for 15 seconds and be ready to do set number 2. Our next exercise we're going to call Scarecrows. So we keep our arms at parallel, our upper arms at parallel to the ground, and our lower arms are going just up and down. So we're only moving our lower arms and our upper arms are staying parallel to the ground. All right, shake it out for 15 seconds and be ready to start set number 2. All right, shake it out for 15 seconds, and then when we come back, we're gonna do arm circles. So you want your arms to be parallel to the ground, and you want your circles to be rather small. We're gonna start by doing forward circles, and then halfway through, we'll switch to backward circles. This is a challenging move to do for 45 seconds, so if you can't do the whole thing with the soup cans in your hands, don't feel bad if you have to put them down, but just make sure that you come right back to it. All right, switch to backward circles now. Shake it out for 15 seconds, and then when we come back, we're gonna start with the backward circles, and then halfway through, we'll switch to the forward circles. All right, switch to forward circles now. All right, shake it out for 15 seconds, and then we're gonna come back and do one final exercise, just one more set of it. We're gonna do speed overhead presses. So grab your soup cans and then push your arms over your head as fast as you can. And remember, once you have finished this 45 seconds, you are done. All right, you are done. Shake it out. And you did a great job. Way to go. I hope you enjoyed that workout. What I want to leave with you today is Romans 8:37. It tells us that we are more than conquerors through him who loves us. And then a little while later, a few verses later, it goes on to say that nothing can separate us from God's love. So with that knowledge, be strong and have a blessed day.